Yes, sir. It's your boy Hayes. We back with another one. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, let's give this video a thumbs up. Don't be a hater. Like the video, push it in the algorithm, help people out. If you found, any type of value in this channel, share it with your family and friends. It'll bring blessings right back to you. That's why I'm so blessed. Instead of keeping this information to myself, running it up, people just wondering what I do. Like, dang, man, where you get this money from? How you do this? How you do that? How you get that car? Keep them guessing. You know what I'm saying? I just share it. Just share it with the people. Let them know what's going on. It's up to them to take advantage, or they could stay simple-minded and not take advantage at all. But anyways, I see a lot of people get tax money every single year. I'm talking about people get 5,000, 6,000, 7, 8, 9. The most I ever heard somebody get was like $10,000, $11,000. One of my cousins getting, I ain't gonna say too much, but she getting hella racks. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, man, and the same thing happened every single year. They get the money in February. By March, they're running low. By April, the money gone. Every single year, I see new car tags. They don't know how to keep the same car. Instead of investing in one good car, so you ain't got to keep putting a $3,000 and $4,000 down payment. They'll rather buy a piece of shits that they got to rebuy every year that only lasts for 12 months. Come on, man, make it make sense. Let's get better as a people, man. Stop being slow. Use your damn brain. Buy one good car so you can stop doing that every single year. You already supposed to be up 30, 40, 50 bands, 100,000, all those tax checks. And y'all getting this type of money back and not utilizing and trying to come up. Like, make it make sense. I'm going to tell you exactly what you could do. Some moves that you could be making in this video to help change that. You either take advantage or not. Me personally, I got falsely accused at 18 years old for something I didn't do, looking at 30 years of my life going. As soon as I got out of that situation, I went to college. I didn't go to college for college. I'm offering something right now that's significantly cheaper than college, that's guaranteed almost, if you pay attention to details and really follow along like you would in college. This is going to have you more successful than college ever would, if you take it to the furthest extent. Doctor, lawyer, money, all that. I don't give a damn about none of that. I fuck college. I just went to college to get a refund check, to give me a head start. Once they gave me that, I didn't really care. I went to school. I barely paid attention. I was going for business, and I could start businesses without having a business degree, which I did in college. Started a ice cream business. Bought a used ice cream truck for $4,000, put $1,000 into it, get my business license in the inventory, made $30,000 off that in 4 months. Talk to me now. 8 months could have made $60,000. Could have bought 10 trucks and made $600,000 per summer. Over $500,000, majority of that profit. I sold one ice cream out the box. That bought me back. That gave me the money back for the box of ice cream. The rest of the box was straight profit. So that's like a 90% profit margin. Talk to them, Hayes. I'm not telling you nothing about what I heard. Nothing and none of that. I'm talking about from experience, what I done did. As long as while I'm in the streets hustling, while doing that, while starting vending machines, while doing this, while doing that, while doing this, while doing that, I'm learning the stock market at 18 years old. I'm 26 now. So for 8 years, I've been putting in over 10, 15,000 hours accumulate information. It takes you 10,000 hours to become great at something. So when you see LeBron James being LeBron James, he was playing basketball since a kid. By the time he got to high school and college, he already put in over 10,000 hours. That's why he was able to be looked upon already as a great being before he even got to the point that he had, because he already put in that work. Already became great. To be a doctor, when they go to school for 8 years, if you break down 8 years into 3 hours a day when they studying in class and school and doing tests, those 3 hours equate in 8 years to 10,000 hours. That's why they able to have the qualification to become a doctor, because now they're good and great at whatever the fuck they was learning. Same thing with a lawyer. Putting in those 8 years, 7 years, it breaks down 3 hours a day. It's 8,760 hours in a year. So if you was to get no sleep, which you can't do, and study something every single day for January 1st to December 25th for a year straight with no sleep, you still wouldn't have 10,000 hours. Say if you was to do half of the day at 12 hours, which you still can't do because you need 8 hours of sleep, you got to wash your ass, you got to cook, you got to do this with the kid, you got to do that. You ain't even got 12 hours, but say if you did, it'll take you 2 years and 4 months. You ain't got that. Say if you had 6 hours a day to study, which you ain't really got that, but it would take you 4 years and 4 or 5 months to become great at that. Most people ain't got that. 3 hours, that's more, people really give it up and sacrifice some things. They could accumulate 3 hours. 3 hours would take them 8 years and 7 months to become great at whatever the hell they studying. If you ain't got 3 hours, you like, it's too long, Hayes. Every day consistently 3 hours to lock in? I know it is. An hour and a half for me, it ain't, because I shortened down my learning curve from the beginning with this. I was studying 6 hours a day. That's why I was able to accumulate and get enough knowledge in like a few years. 3 years, 4 years, I had this shit figured out. But the thing is, if you was to do an hour and a half, it'll take you 16 years to become great at whatever the hell you're doing. So it's up to you. We all don't share the same type of revenue or profits and the money that's earned every day, but we all share the same 24 hours. And you can break it down and use more of your 24 hours than the next person. It's up to you how you utilize it. I know I might be taking you too fast, but that's the only way I can get it out precisely so I don't misconstrue my words. Run the video back. Play it over and over and over again. I'm talking facts. I don't need no tablet. I don't need no iPad. This straight off the dome. I already know this shit. It's locked in. But anyways, though, back to the subject at hand. What you need to be doing with this tax money that you blow every fucking year. It only took me $3,000. I got $3,000 back on my refund check for going to school, and I never looked back since at 18 years old. That's all I needed. Never worked a job except for high school at 16 at Zaxby's. Other than that, when I got out for being falsely accused, I went to college, dropped out of college after I got that $3,000 refund check. Anyways, I was damn near banned from the college. I only could go to class because I was so hot around that bit, running that bag up. They like, nigga, you don't even be on campus or around the students unless you come to class. I'm like, cool. Like fuck y'all school. I don't even want to be here. I got other plans. So got that $3,000 check for them and ain't looked back since. With 3 bands. You got motherfuckers with income tax shit and getting back 6, 7, 8, 9 bands. Imagine the school gave me 9 bands. Man, I'd have been so goddamn rich so damn quick. You get what I'm saying? But nah, though, it really wouldn't matter. I just needed a couple racks. The same, all that's the same. 3,000, 6,000, 9,000, all of it the same for a person like me. Because I'm a hustler. I know how to take that 3 and turn it to 30. I know how to take that 30 and turn it to 100. I know how to take that 100 and turn it to a couple hundred. And I know how to take a couple hundred and turn it to millions. So that's the mindset you need to have. What's that song? Y'all don't know nothing about this type of music. Y'all don't know nothing about that shit. 1,500 turn to a 15,000. 1,500 turn to a 30,000. 1,500 turn to a 50,000. 1,500 turn to $1 million. That's that Bootsy, that Pee Wee Longway. Y'all don't know nothing about that. 1,500 on the shirt, 1,500 on the belt, 1,500, nigga, 1,500. Y'all don't know nothing about that, though. I'm just going off topic a little bit because, I mean, that's me. This is how I grew up. This is what I knew. Some will relate, some won't with certain things that I say. Oh, well. But most of it, you going to relate. You going to relate. It ain't no way. Even if you ain't come from that, you going to relate to it. It just is what it is. It don't get no realer than that. But anyways, what you need to do with this money, though, get this money. I'm not telling you, of course I'd be scared. I got 10,000 back for my income tax. This nigga on the internet telling me to put 10 racks into something. Yeah, I'd be scared as hell. Ain't nobody tell you to put 10 racks in there. Ain't nobody tell you to put your whole income tax in there. All I'm telling you is you gonna blow the whole fucking thing anyway. So even if you lose, I'm taking the risk on investing. It's better than having the chance. I lost a lot of money when I first got started with this shit. But it's better for me to tell my mama that I lost money trying to become a multi-millionaire by investing in myself rather than running up a chicken bag in the streets and then going to the strip club and blowing that money on hoes and clothes and shoes and jewels and pearls. You get what I'm saying? I'd take that any day. And it's get rich or die trying over here with me. So I take that any day to where I blew hundreds of thousands trying to get richer on investing in myself rather than blowing hundreds and thousands on tricks and hoes and clothes and shoes and jewels and pearls and bullshit. Because blowing it on that, you ain't getting nothing from it. Blowing it on investing in yourself, even if you lose the first time, you learn from what you did wrong in order to recreate yourself. Redo yourself, overdo that shit to where now you getting it right. And you already done paid the cost for the mistakes. Now ain't nothing but up, nigga. You get what I'm saying? So I would take that money and use a portion of it. Even if it ain't nothing. If I got 3,000 back, I'd take a band. If I got 6,000 back, I'd take 2 bands. If I got 9,000 back, I'd take 3 bands. You gonna fuck it off anyway and be broke in 2 months. Why not risk a band, 2, 3 bands in order to flip it into more? It's multiple ways to get involved in the market. The easiest way, the cheapest way, the easiest way is investing in the S&P 500. That's going to garnish you and grow your wealth by 10% a year. So that $3,000 every single year, you can look at it growing $300, $400 a year. You know what I'm saying? Or you can trade. Being in VIP, clicking the link with Hayes. Trading with B. Hayes, 3rd tier. You can trade and make $300 a day. You can make $300 a year, or you can make $300 a day. It comes with risk day trading, but that's why if you're in a group, you know exactly what to buy, you know exactly what to sell, you know exactly how to structure yourself in order to have bigger wins than you do losses. Doing that shit by yourself, you're going to lose. If you don't know the information and acquire the knowledge that I acquired over the past 10 years nearly, you're going to lose day trading. Investing, you can do it by your damn self. You can just buy and hold. That's like buying real estate. You don't got to go to school to be no damn real estate agent or to be into real estate. I got my property. I don't know shit about real estate. I mean, I know something because I'm just a well-diverse individual where I'm going to learn a little bit about a little bit of everything. So I don't know everything a realtor may know, but I know the simple. I know how much a house is worth. I know how to buy houses. I know different ways I can go to the tax office, to the courthouse, and pay people taxes. And then if a year they don't pay it and bid on the property, I can acquire their property. For that, I know little shit. You know what I'm saying? I do. But the thing is, real estate, the easiest way to get in is just simply buying a home and holding it. I'm living in it, I'm holding it, and 10 years later, it's worth more than what I bought it for. That's the simple way. Same thing with the stock market. The simple way to get involved is buying a stock, holding it. I'm buying Apple, I'm buying Tesla, I'm buying Google, I'm buying Microsoft, I'm buying NVIDIA, and I'm just simply holding it for 5-10 years. And now it's worth what? 5-10x more than I bought it for. I put $3,000 in 5 years ago, 6-7 years ago. Now the $5,000 is $25,000, $30,000. That makes sense. That's a simple way. If you want to make that type of money every day off a few thousand, especially if you got thousands to play with, 2, 3, 4, 5 grand, you can make that same 3, 4, 5,000 from investing long term. You can make that in a week. You get what I'm saying? So that's the difference. And options. You can also do options. If you don't know nothing at all, I do one-on-one phone calls. I sit and talk to you for an hour, and you'll be able to check the market the next day. You'll know months and months worth of information. Or you can use YouTube University. Get your knowledge up, build your knowledge account, and then just join the VIP. So where now you know the plays at, how to find the plays and when to get in and get out. But knowing how to find the plays, knowing how to get in and out by yourself, going to take experience. That's going to take years and years and years. The fast process to be able to just be fluent enough to get in and get out, buy and sell basic shit, you can learn that in a day, a week or two. Depending on how much time you got in your hands. But, you know, you can simply invest some of that tax money to where that's better than nothing. Just spending all your money and never having nothing to turn back to. Or you can day trade it. Get into a group. Someone that you relate to. Someone that you trust. Somebody that got a track record. Somebody that got others that's making money. Get into that group and you can make money daily off your money. $100, $200, $300 a day off a few $1,000s. That's comparing to your job. That's like having this. That's better than your job because you're making this money within minutes. So you already know what to do, man. Just trying to share y'all story in this video. Share my story in this video. Let y'all know where I come from, what I did, how I came up, and letting you know, man, that's all you need is $1,500 to change your life. And that $1,500 can give or take. It could be $3,000. It could be $1,000. It ain't gotta be exactly $1,500, but around that ballpark, that's all you need to change your life. That's all I had. I said I got a check for $3,000, but hell, only ended up with $1,500 because you ain't got shit, and I'm waiting on that check to give me some motion. I owe motherfuckers. Like, hey, man, I know the check coming, so I'm borrowing shit ahead of the check. Hey, let me get this. Let me borrow this. Let me get this. That check coming, I'm going to get you right back. So when that check come, I owed out 15. Plus some little back bills and shit. Left me with 15. But that's all I needed. I'm already knowing in my head, that's all the fuck I needed. That 1,500 turned to 10,000 in 90 days. I'm a hustler, man. This shit ain't just, that shit don't just fall on you all of a sudden. That shit got to be in you. And if it ain't in you, you better create that motherfucker. You better make that motherfucker be in you. Thank God it was already instilled in me to be rich, successful. But if it ain't in you, you better create it. If it wasn't in me, I would have created that motherfucker by now. I'd have made that shit be in me. Like, you gonna be in me. If you ain't chose me or picked me, you gonna be in me. You feel me? And I'm talking like this because I'm passionate about this shit. This shit don't just, nah, this shit ain't no fairy tale. This shit real life. And you better take your life serious right now because shit about to get deep. Rich getting richer, poor getting poorer. You about to see the first trillionaire. Instead of 1,500 billionaires and shit, you about to see 10,000 billionaires. Instead of 22 million millionaires right now, you about to see 300 million millionaires. That's like all of America. Not saying everybody in America is going to be a millionaire. That's so far away from the truth. I'm talking about the world as a collective. It could be 300 million millionaires. And that's the capacity of what the U.S. is right now. 332, 333 million to be exact. But anyways, man, you already know, man, I got these numbers down pat. But anyways, follow for more, man. Join VIP. If you know what I'm saying, if you don't know nothing at all and still need to learn, you can join IV and join exclusive, the last tier. That'll show you what's going on, the plays, and teach you. If you just already know the basics and you want the plays, join third tier. You already know what to do, man. Follow for more. We gone.